So hello guys, and welcome to another Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online showcase video. And today, they just dropped 3 games out of nowhere. I mean, I guess 2 of these games were already announced. Um, but one game that hasn't been announced in North America. So it's cool that we got all 3 of these games at once. This is definitely really cool, and I wish this is how they handled the schedule before. Because we usually only got like 1 game per month, with the exception of Mario Party 1 and 2. There's like a lot of games that should have been bundled together, like Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, um, and different things like that. Some of these other games as well, like Pokemon Snap and Mario Golf, maybe, because they're both like um, somewhat small games, but it's great that we have all 3 of these games here, all different genres, so there's something here for everyone. And yeah, let's go ahead and check out Harvest Moon 64 first. So this one, like I said, wasn't actually announced in North America before. It was announced in Japan like a year ago, I think. So it's cool that they kind of dropped this on here without like having to wait too long. But yeah, this is really cool. So let's go ahead and get started here. But it's great that there's a lot of like Harvest Moon slash Story of Seasons games available on the Switch. But yeah, this is definitely pretty cool. And there's actually enough letters to fill in my name on there. Enter your birthday. Well, my birthday is in March, but technically still in the winter part of March, but I'm gonna go with spring because it's close enough to spring. Okay, enter your ranch's name. You'd think I'd go with something from Paper Mario, but I'm gonna choose something different because I want to and call it actually no, I don't have enough letters for that. I was gonna call it Pop Star like from Kirby. Um Maybe I'll reference Paper Mario anyways. And just call it I don't have enough letters for Toad Town, but let's see. We'll call it Toadia. Enter your dog's name. Well, that's easy. I'll name it after Coco. There we go. I like the fact that you can name like a lot of things here. I like when games generally do that. But yeah. Okay, so it has the calendar there. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I know the Switch is definitely known for having a lot of farming sims, but this one is pretty iconic, so it's nice to have this one here. I think this one, I feel like more people talk about this version of Harvest Moon compared to the SNES version, so it's good to have this one here. I like how it has the pre-rendered sprites, similar to Mario Kart 64. But yeah, this is pretty nice to have here, since it definitely seems like a game that would, have, like, enough content in it, kind of like... I mean, honestly, they could have released this game, as, like, the game for, like, a whole month. Because it seems like a game like this would have a lot of content, as well as a game like Force Gemini. 1080 Snowboarding, that seems like a game that might not have enough content to carry a month. That should have been bundled with, like, if they were going to release it at another time, they should have bundled it with, like, Wave Race, but it's good that they're bundling it with these other games here. So it's kind of giving me a tour of like the different functions and features here. But yeah, I want to move on to the next game now. I know we just got like a very little glimpse of it, but let's move on to Force Gemini, which was announced last month. And it already released in Japan on the 18 Plus app, though that wasn't necessary here because this game is rated T in North America. But yeah, it's another Rare game, so I was looking forward to that. But yeah, you can actually play this in widescreen. But let's see, there was actually an issue with widescreen in Japan, but I want to see if they fixed that. Let's see. Oh. No, they didn't fix that. It's supposed to stretch out the entire screen, but for some reason it looks really squashed, which looks really weird. So they didn't fix it. That's a little disappointing. You can even see a little bit of the border on the sides. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing, but I'm definitely gonna turn that off. But yeah, kind of disappointed to see that they didn't fix the widescreen settings from the Japanese version. So, because it looks better on the actual Nintendo 64 version. So, yeah. But so far, it does look pretty good. Like, it seems to be running fairly well on here. I don't really think there's many problems with performance right now, but... Because it looks good and everything, but the widescreen thing is pretty weird. Because, GoldenEye didn't have that issue. Like, the widescreen works really well on this app when you enable that, but on here, it just... It looks really stretched and, like, kind of squashed for some reason. But yeah, this game does look pretty good for the Nintendo 64 graphically. The cutscenes here are pretty cool. I know, Rare has always made, like, some pretty impressive Nintendo 64 games. But yeah, this definitely looks like one of them. But I heard a lot of good things about this game. I heard it was pretty underrated. So I'm glad it's on here now, and I feel like this definitely opens up the possibilities for more, like games from Rare, like Banjo-Tooie, Donkey Kong 64. Well, Donkey Kong 64, I feel like it could happen, like, any month now. And also Diddy Kong Racing as well. I think another possibility is, Conker's Bad Fur Day, but, especially since we have the, 18 Plus app in Japan, they might be able to do that in North America, so I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm glad they still are doing, like, a decent amount of support for the, Nintendo 64 app here, even after, like, the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color apps have been added. So yeah, I hope they continue this into 2024 and do a more consistent release of these games. Still a little disappointing that they kind of alternate between Game Boy Advance and Nintendo 64, and then some months they don't do anything at all. But yeah, we finally have Control. Okay. I feel like there's a bit of input lag, but it still feels pretty good. Definitely looks good. So let's check out the final game here, 1080 Snowboarding. So this was actually announced all the way back in September 2022. And yeah, it's kind of funny that this is the last one that they added. I was like really sure that they were going to put this on here before Mario Party 3, but I actually have this game physically on the Nintendo 64, though I haven't played it much, so I'm probably going to be pretty bad at it. So let's see. Let's choose like one of the characters here. So I'm probably not going to be very good at this. Like, the thing is with sports games, like outside of Mario Sports on the Nintendo 64, sometimes they can be pretty like unintuitive. I don't know, like something about, maybe it's just like not a genre that I'm used to playing, but yeah, I'm not very good at like stuff like Excitebike 64 or games like this, but I don't know, it does feel good. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.